comes to education, I would personally say to each and every woman present here, we are lucky enough, we are blessed enough. We are educating and we are educated. It's a pleasure and it's a feeling of happiness when we know that what we have done in our life is helping somebody today. I'm very happy to tell you girls that whatever you've raised to help girls educate themselves, of course not many, but one difference will be there in the society. So moving ahead, I would now announce the topic wherein we are going to talk about a very important topic today, which I would say is the alarm of the era, challenges and barriers in girls' education. I really feel disheartened when I think and when I see girls around the world are still lacking education. It's still there in the society. How much we overlook it, how much we forget about it, this evil is still there. And I'm very happy that we have somebody here today with us who will enlighten us with her wisdom of words, her journey. I would now announce to welcome my first speaker of the evening, Sarah Hassani, a multi-worker in the professional and international businesswoman whose passion lies in working with people, development, management, and also fashion world and professional modeling. Yes, she looks the beautiful lady. She's passionate about public relations, organizing and coordinating events. Sarah Hassani is known professionally as Sarah Star. You look a star, ma'am. She has a passion for learning new things. She's traveled to more than 35 countries. Oh my God, I don't even remember the names. And has diverse exposure with her working practices, ma'am. It's a pleasure to have you here. Can you please come over to the stage and enlighten the group here about challenges in girls' child education. The star is on the stage, dressed in a beautiful attire. Anywhere, ma'am, the stage is all yours. I'm pretty sure everybody's excited to hear from you, so please tell us what you have to say about this very important topic.
Thank you. Hello everyone. I am so glad to be part of this amazing event, and I am Sarah Hassani, founder of Sarah Star, international holding in Netherlands. And I want to speak about most important subject that is almost forgotten. And this subject, the reasons of forgotten, is mostly divorce, laws, cultures, marriage, violence, and more. And this subject is child care education. And UNICEF says about 150 million child care doesn't have any education, mostly in some countries in Asia, Middle East, and Africa. And Milestone mission is helping to this child, their child, to have more education. And I want to share with you about the story of my life story. I was born in Iran when I was 16 years old. And I divorced with 2 children when I was 24 years old. And when my son was 6 years old and my daughter was 3 years old. I was completely alone because nobody supported me. My culture and government doesn't have any law to help me to divorce women, and also my family were against of divorce. And because of that, at that moment, I must carry about my children, and I lost my job because when I was 18 years old, I had 2 companies for Academy of Beauty Salon, and I was trainer, but I lost my job because of divorce. And also I thought, okay, now I need money, I need job, and also I need to find a good job. But for finding a good job, I needed study. And because of that, I selected study. But again, my family were against me because they think I need job, not study. But my dream was to have a PhD of management. And I studied in university. I studied teaching English, psychology, marketing, and management of public relations. And after that, when I was finished with my study, I thought, okay, now I have a big home, enough money, and study. I wanna move and go out from Iran because of freedom. And as you know, now many Iranian girls, more women, is killed because of freedom in the street. Now they are fighting, and because of freedom, and because they select what I have to wear, and that was very difficult to accept for me. And I moved again, and I started again from nothing. I moved to Netherlands. I married there, but after 1 year, 60 months, because of violence, I stopped and I divorced, and I stopped with education again. And I must starting again. And after that, because I was a little bit starting about modeling, and I am thankful from Milestone, dear Mark, Mr. Mark, helping to develop my career in modeling also in South Africa at that moment. And I stopped again education because I wanted to get my PhD, but because of divorce and violence, and I have to carry now 2 teenage children. Because of that, I stopped again. And at that moment, I started after South Africa. I started my company, and my company is actually is holding. And I do model agency. I have model agency, but not normal model agency. It's actually helping to broken women. Who they think they are ugly, who they think they are not enough value, or who they are depression. And also, I have a travel agency to helping to people to travel as we are here, to know about more culture, to have a more friendship in all the world actually. And also I have a beauty salon to helping people to have more beauty in her body and face, and also soul. And but with in summary, I want to share and say and ask you, with your help, you can helping to Milestone, to helping to this girl, to surviving generation, to helping many girls, many people, and many making family bond to grow. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I will not let you go. Please stay back. When there's a beautiful lady who's shared her journey, I'm pretty sure the other people sitting in the crowd will feel motivated. We often feel that our story is the hardest one, but then with this huge smile, she's telling that no, even with the hardest story, she can smile, right? Thank you so much. It was a pleasure hearing from you. I would like you to please be seated here. I'm pretty sure the entire crowd is excited to hear more. Thank you so much. I will now invite the next guest, who is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lady dressed in white, Malka Devnesh, the global ambassador for Milestone Pageants, CEO of MD Productions and President of Mrs. Universe Colombia. She was the first Colombian to represent the country in Europe in the Mrs. Universe 2011 contest, where she was crowned as Mrs. Universe first. In Zones, she represented Colombia in the Mrs. Top of the World pageant. I want a huge round of applause for this beautiful, beautiful lady. It's a pleasure having you. You're looking absolutely stunning.
The pleasure is for me. Really, I am very grateful with this magnificent presentation. Hello everyone, have a good evening. I am really happy to be here. I want to make Spanish. I was Mrs. Universe Colombia 2011. From last year, I started to work with different kinds beauty contests, and also about supporting different kind social charities, foundations. My first language is Spanish. I'm a little nervous because the English is not my language. I'm trying to do the best, and just is that. Before the beauty pageants, I was married with my son. That moment has 2 years old. Now he's a young boy, 15 years old. I am very proud about him. I divorced 7 years ago, and my life before the beauty pageants and after is changed a lot. I am very proud about. She talked many things about her life. It's not easy to share from the cameras or with you about your privacy, but I think it's a good moment for help other women who maybe they are living difficult situation in their family, in their married life. And for me, was something similar. I started very, very, very young for working and working for my dreams. And after I married, I was happy for some time. But after I started to suffer about violence, psychological violence for many years. And for one moment I was sick, also with I needed psychiatric help in that moment. And for one moment I lost where is Malka? In one moment in my life I started to ask, where is Malka? And after I started to try for my son, because I needed to fight for him. And in that moment I needed to stop my marriage in that moment. I know I am very I know in this life has a lot happy marriages, families, and I am really to say, okay, I am happy for them, because women who are housewives and they are happy with their husband, their children, it's amazing. It's amazing when in your family you have respect, support, and love. That is the most important. And my case, no was my case. And in one moment, okay, in my life come the opportunity for being Mrs. Universe Colombia, and many people say, but beauty pageants for beauty queen is something superficial, but for me was something different. For me was a start to believe in myself again, trying to be strong again, and try to dream from, fight for my dreams. Now I am traveling for more than 40 countries, supporting different kinds of charity campaign. For example, I Am Woman, I Am Queen. That was my first campaign in Colombia. We are supporting families and women in vulnerable situation. Also, I am working with the National Police from Colombia. They have their charity. Their name is Blue Family, Familia Azul. We are working very hard to bring to other families, people in vulnerable situation, hopes. So just I want to tell you, ladies, that you are now in this beauty contest, but this is more than to wear one beautiful crown and the people say, you are a queen, you are beautiful. No, this is real one. You must take this commitment with you for fight for other women, for the girls that they are growing up, and they need to know that if they want to be housewife or professional, has career, everything that they want is possible, but they must love themselves and be stronger women, because we are women, we are queens. That is my message today. I hope you understand everything that I want to tell you tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lou. It was a pleasure hearing from you, and it was indeed an amazing message that you've conveyed to the crowd. Thank you so much. I would also request you to please be seated there. I will now invite one more beautiful lady, so I can just not stop saying that every lady present in this hall is absolutely beautiful and unique. Marina Sinsani, Milestone Miss Global International Dubai 2021, very positive, enthusiastic, beautiful, elegant lady who has made her path of life per herself. She has gone through struggles and has made her own position high in the society. Marina, it's a pleasure having you here. Can you please be there with the panel? Before having a wonderful discussion which is surely going to impact you all, talking about challenges and barriers in girls' education, I would like to have a few questions from Marina. So, Marina, when it comes to education, what's the first thought, first word that sticks your mind?
I think everyone, no matter where they're from, they have to have a chance to have education. And not every woman they have a chance to education, but I think every woman they have to have a chance. And I know in Africa, for example, they don't have a chance. But in Ireland, if they don't have, for example, this kind of problem. So I would say the most important just to keep going and to have this education.
So the message is beautiful, keep going, never stop. I would now request the other two beautiful ladies to have some more pointers about what do you think about encouraging and breaking the barriers of girl-child education.
Actually, the slogan of my company is "Raise Your Star Up," and I think this also slogan for this charity could be have because we can helping to children to finding and raising their star. Because I believe all people, all of us, we have a star inside, and nobody doesn't allow to steal this stuff. And because of that, we can help it to each other, and also special to this child to finding and raising their star up.
I felt that with her message, she wants to convey that this is a right? Education is a right. Everybody should have this right, and there's nobody who can snatch this right from you. Absolutely agreed. I would now like to hear from Malka what she has to say about this important right to humanity.
It's the most important. I'm coming from South America. Everybody knows that in South America we have many people in vulnerable situation, and the education is not for all children because their places is very far to the schools. So if we make something with means different. For example, last year, 2 years ago, when started the pandemic, we worked with the foundation Fundami. We got a lot of sponsor to bring to children their tablets and connections with the companies for internet, and was very their feelings when you see that now many children in Colombia this situation is changing a little bit, because the is not enough. We must still try.
As you said, so small changes have been there, which I feel that small baby steps which everybody sitting here who's a part of Milestone Pageants has taken, that lady has reached and achieved amazing milestones in her life, and I'm so happy to hear that you ladies have brought a change to somebody else's life. So when it comes again to finding solutions, which I always talk about more, Marina, what do you think you as a beauty queen can do to bring the change in the society, help somebody get educated?
Wasn't prepared for this question actually. Yeah, I would say just keep going to help charities. You know, that's the first thing I would say. Charities who are helping to the kids, you know, yeah, to girls, you know, just to go to school at least, you know, to have basic education. That's the most important, I would say. Just keep going, yeah, and we can do it, yeah.
Absolutely, we can do it. Nobody can stop us. Stop us is the rightly said thing. And I believe, as she said, we are blessed enough. If we get a chance to do some charity to help out somebody, I think that will be the best. That's the best feeling that somebody can have. Satisfactory smiles, smiles of happiness, which I can see here. Anything else that you would like to highlight about girls' child education, or you feel should surely be shared with our audience here? Any message that you all want to convey?
I think I can answer this question that you asked.
Yes, please,
Yeah.
please.
Because it's actually I found a secret when I started modeling is that all the doors are open for models. Business doors and country doors, culture doors. And also models are face of beauty. Not only outside and also inside. And for a model is, I think, most important than outside is inside. And because of that, in charity, is always is come from beautiful heart. Because people who they do charity, they arranging charity, they have beautiful heart and beautiful inside. And this is, I think, also is a part of modeling. I think because of that, model can, of course, be face of the charity.
Absolutely agreed. And with this statement, I would say, beauty outside is not just the limit. Beauty inside is also at par. And I'm so happy that every beauty queen sitting on the stage has this power. Thank you so much, ladies, for being with us, sharing these beautiful words of wisdom. I'm so happy that you were here, and I'm pretty sure the entire audience is happy for that. Can we have a huge round of applause? Ladies know how to pose well, so